Guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 116. I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. But it's Sunday, being self-reflection day. I hope that's something you guys had done because after reviewing my week, I would say for the most part, majority of the week, it has been a victory. It has been a victory because I had done what I said I want to do. I had kept up with the promise I had made with myself. Sure, I self sabotaged. I had made some unwise choices this week, and that invariably have left me a bit inconsistent for a day or two. I pushed myself back, and of course, this could be related to a failure, a mistake, adversity, whatever you guys want to call it. And I had experienced the physical and mental toll on this. And obviously, this is also what I had learned to not do again, to not repeat again, no matter how much desire it can hold. It is not worth it at the end. It is not worth it at the end because the moment when I look back at my goals, the moment when I self reflect on where I want to be in my future in the next year or two, no matter how great these instant gratification may be, it's going to hinder myself from becoming that person I had envisioned. So, in the end, nothing, nothing you can enjoy now is worth it for the sacrifice of your goal. Everything, every pleasure you can think of, you can enjoy now. You can enjoy in the future, in your better self, far much greater. So, there's simply no point in wasting my life, in wasting my time doing things I can do now when I can do them later in a better situation, a better environment around better people. Just think about that for a second. Just think about maybe delaying our life isn't that bad. Maybe just putting off the party or the alcohol or the drugs or the girls just for a few more years isn't that bad because they are still going to be around. Everything you have and you had experienced now will still be around 5, 10, 20, 50 years from now. Nothing is going to leave. But there's something we cannot buy back. There's something that's always running, and that is our life. That is our life. That is our life expectancy. We are going to die one day, but the materialistic things, that isn't going to go. That is going nowhere. The lady isn't going nowhere. There's going to be a better version later on. There's going to be better entertainment you can enjoy later on if you just have the resources, if you just build yourself to that point. But we cannot get there if we keep on wasting our energy and our time and our resources on enjoying the pleasures now. Because that's going to keep us stuck. That's going to keep me stuck. So we got to stop focusing on something we can already have because it is not worth it using that, chasing anything to the sacrifice of our dream, of our vision, of our mission. And if you guys have one, if you guys wrote down a purpose, you'll know when you look back at it, you will repent for what you had done. You'll repent even though you had learned because you know, although I learned, I still had pushed back and squandered this beautiful momentum that he had created over the past few weeks, past few months. Because when you guys drink, when you guys party, when you guys do anything, I'm not sure specifically about everyone, but for me, no matter what I do that gets me off track, it doesn't just bother me for one day. I could feel the after effects for 2 or 3 days afterwards. And that may not be significant to you guys, but being unable to function at your best for 2 to 3 days can take a toll on you. Can take a toll on you that you may not notice, but do that for once every month, once every week, then you're becoming inconsistent. You're becoming inconsistent and trading your life like a day job once again. So it's not worth it. It's just simply not worth it. No matter how great the pleasure can be, it's just not worth it at the end. Because you are putting your dream on the line. You are trading away your dream. Matter of fact, You're giving your dream to someone else that is more ambitious and more focused than you because you simply are not committed and dedicated enough to do it yourself. Someone else is hungry. Someone else wants the same thing you want. And they simply will get there faster than you because they have self control. They know what is important. They have prioritized what is important. And I have no doubt many people are above me. Many people who were behind me are now above me because they have better focus than me. But I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm not going to let that bother me because I don't want to be clouded by my competition around me. I already am facing my biggest competitor. I already have my eyes on the number one competitor I need to focus on. That is myself. That is myself. If I can just coexist with myself and beat myself in this own battle, then I will be ahead of most of my competitors because I know for a fact that just being able to live with yourself, just being able to talk positively with yourself, you're going to put yourself above a lot of people. A lot of people. And when you can understand yourself better, then you can truly prioritize what you need to achieve. You can agree with yourself what is important to me that I need to get done this year that will help me and the people around me. Today I had a talk with myself, an honest, sincere talk. I asked myself, look, David, like, is it really worth it doing what I did yesterday or 2 days ago? Is it really worth it desiring something like relapsing or doing these stupid things? Yeah, yes, it was fun, but is it really worth it? Like, did you know you made the promise that you want to be on a bodybuilding stage 2 years from now? Did you make a promise that you're gonna take your business to a few $1,000s a month in revenue, like, or just take it up from the ground? Did you promise your sister to take her to Disneyland in her 10th year birthday, which is 2 years by now? Did you make those promises to yourself? Or did you also make those promises to the person you value and you appreciate? And I said, I did. I did make those promises. And I also asked myself, so is it really worth it? Is it really worth it stopping yourself from doing this? Because if you're going to keep on repeating the same mistakes, falling yourself back into the same old loop, tell me, David, do you think we're going to reach that goal in 2 years? Or would it be 5 years? Or maybe 10 years because you are not holding yourself accountable for this stuff? And I said to myself, you're right. You're right. So what can we do? What can we do? Because do you agree that we need to stay focused? Do you agree that maybe we need to know what is important and just put any distraction aside? And my internal self agree with me. He said that's fear. That's true because at the end, I am ready when you are ready to be committed in making a change to your life, in making an impact for yourself and the people around you. So at that point, at today, talking to myself, that is the agreement. That is the word. That is the promise I told myself. I told to my internal self. And that point forward, that cannot change. That bond, that talk, that self talk I gave myself, that cannot change. And that is something we have to do every single day, not just one day. Because today our self talk may be good. We may agree on all the aspect that, okay, this is a logical thing to go forward with. But tomorrow, something's going to happen. We're going to get distracted. A distraction, adversity is going to hit us, and then we may be thinking and talking to yourself in a different manner. We may think, oh, maybe our goals isn't important anymore. We gotta simply have the same self-talk like this every single day. I'm gonna tell myself, I'm gonna remind myself what I had said exactly today, tomorrow, and then the next day. To how many times I need to do that until I had reached my vision. And that is what I had to do. And it is what most people have to do. So yeah, take that into consideration. But this has been my Sunday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Obviously, don't go too hard because tomorrow is Monday and we gotta stay focused. We gotta push and reach our vision. And guys, I hope you guys learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Good night.